And just like that, the season is over. I am recording this basically maybe an hour or two after the game ended. The Sacramento Kings end up going 0-6 to the Pelicans and miss the playoffs. Now, does it suck? Obviously. Uh, Anyone's team missing the playoffs is going to suck. But this year wasn't a total failure. So, I'm going to look at this hopefully from a positive perspective. But let's just. I'll talk about the game for a bit. So, the obvious thing is that they are just they're just way more physical and they got better shooters than us. That's the big thing. Um, yeah. It's the same thing over and over again, basically. Um, Also, side note, why Larry Nash Jr. would just like shoved Keon in the face. Like refs were letting it go this game, but whatever. I'm not gonna blame the refs that we were down 20 at one point and had a fake little comeback. But this game kind of sucked to watch, especially after the Warriors game. But I kind of expected it deep down. Jesus Christ. You know what? Shout out De'Aaron. I gave him a hard time throughout the year when he wasn't performing like a star. He did not shoot efficiently, but this is how I want my star player to go out. If you're like, I don't like this in the regular season. Okay, don't like this sucked in the regular season, but I want my star player unloading the clip because you should. This is how I want to go out. I don't want no pussy stuff like oh he shot 80% from the field, but he took like 10 shots. No, this is how I want it. Okay, he gave it his all. I'm not gonna go hard on him. He did turn the ball over a lot, and I think that's because Mike Brown left him out there basically to die because he was the only guy who could score in this game until like 5 minutes left in the game. He was the only guy who could consistently get around the Pelicans defenders. Okay, so no, I'm not gonna give De'Aaron a hard time. This is what I want for my star player. Also shout out Sabonis. He played better than I think a lot of people will give him credit for. Um, he 23 points, 14 rebounds, 7 assists. So my two-star players basically they were good. There's nothing to really complain about with how the star players performed. And I've been rough on them when we lose big games, but they showed up. So shout out to them. They played 41, 42 minutes. So yeah. Um Harrison Barnes, he played fine. The Kings fans like despise this guy, and it's because they want him to be something that he's clearly not. They want him to be able to defend like they want him to be able to defend bigger guys, which he can't. They want him to be a corner sitting 3-point shooter, which he isn't. He's a guy that can shoot. He's not a shooter. He's an older vet, like, and he fills the role of our power forward. He's not a power forward. I don't mind him. Next season, he cannot be our starter, though. They either need to start Trey Lyles or we need to go get a power forward, okay? But played fine. Keegan played bad. He couldn't dribble. That's last thing he really needs to do to unlock his full potential. Basically, is work on his handle because the Pelicans' game plan was actually just let Keegan Murray dribble the ball, and that sucks. Davion played a horrible first half, but he was one of the few role players who could hit a shot in the second half. So I'm not gonna give him too much stuff. Um, Sasha, it was kind of like a last ditch effort. I think he'll be better next season. Let's see. He did deal with an injury that took him out for like a fourth year. He came back near the end. So yeah, Keon did not play good. Well, I'll just keep it simple. He did not play good, and neither did Trey Lyles. Although we did go away from Trey Lyles after a while. Uh, those two need to have been better. And I don't know. We just got outplayed basically. They could not miss from three practically. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, well, it felt like they couldn't miss from three. I guess they didn't shoot too many of them compared to us. Jesus Christ. Really? They only made 7? It felt like they made way more. We should have been able to beat a Zionless team, but they are way too physical, I guess, and too big. Jonas Valanciunas, he sucks against everyone else, but because our guys are too small, he's able to dominate. Like, they took him out immediately in the Laker game because their guys are too big. So we desperately need a backup big. I like Alex Len, but he cannot be our backup big. We need an actual backup big. So that is one thing I will talk about later. So bonus shout out again. Basically played without a big because in Alex Len minutes we realized, oh my god, Sabonis is the most mobile big we have. Uh, I just wanna say I'm jealous of the Pelicans. They have Trey Murphy and they also have Herb Jones. You should not be allowed to have both of those guys on the same team. Like, one of those guys has to leave. Okay, like, oh my god. No team should ever be lucky enough to have those two guys. McCollum did not kill us, surprisingly. Alvarado played great, obviously. Okay, not great, but he did good. Larry Nash Jr. is a thug. Okay, but to be real, he did play good. Najee Marshall, he was he made huge plays, and of course Ingram did good, played back to his normal self. Um, yeah, they just outplayed us basically. I think we got more rebounds though. Not that that matters, but yeah, we did have more second chance opportunities. Um, but yeah, rough game. Um, it's kind of our fault though because we did not make any trades at the deadline. We stayed put for the last. I don't know. We have not made a significant move since Jesus Christ. Since we signed Monk, basically. I don't think there's been anything since then. But we're gonna take a look at this. This is probably gonna be a longer video, so leave a like and subscribe if you feel like leaving. But Jesus, let's see. The big problem with this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He doesn't count. He was injured near the end of the stretch. 6, 7, 8. You had 8 guys who were playable in the regular season to close out the year. You cannot have only 8 guys that are playable. You can do that in the playoffs, that's fine. But in the regular season, you cannot do this. So you need to get a better bench because I count 1, 2, 3. Okay, you're fine. Let's see. I don't know. I count too many unplayable guys on our bench that I saw hit the court way too much. Let's see. Shout out Malik Monk. He's gonna get robbed of 6th Man of the Year, but shout out him. Kevin Herter. I hope he comes back better and remembers how to shoot again. That will be great for us. Let's see. If I can find like the there we go. In-season tournament was cool. We won all those games except the Pelicans won, obviously. Jesus. It was kind of just after the All-Star break that really killed our season. Let's see. We lost to the Heat, lost to the Nuggets, beat the Timberwolves, lost to the Bulls, We lost to so many bottom-feeding Eastern teams. It's unreal. That should not be happening. Um, this is the game where I fully let out my frustrations with the team because, Jesus Christ, we should not have lost to the Bulls after being up 20. Too many blown leads. Too many blown leads. That is the big thing. We lost to the Wizards. We lost to the Blazers, I believe. We lost to the what was the we lost to the Pistons. The team that lost 28 straight games, we lost to them. We blew a 20-point lead to the Knicks. We blew a 20-point lead to the Thunder. These are all off the top of my head, basically. We blew a 20-point lead to the Suns. We blew like a 15-point lead to the Suns also. We choked in overtime against the Bucks. Jesus Christ. Let's see. What else is there? We got blown out too much also. We did not get blown out this much last year. But, let's see. I'm just looking through the year. We lost the 2 games to the Mavericks. We should not have and we should have at least won the second one. I know Monk got hurt. If Monk stayed healthy, which games do I think we would have won? I think we would have won the Phoenix game. We would have... Honestly, if Monk was healthy, we probably could beat the Pelicans today. But who cares about that? We would have beat the Celtics. We would have beat the Knicks. We would have. We probably could have beat the Mavericks at that point. So, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll say 4 extra wins. That would put us... Jesus Christ. Where would that have put us? Jesus Christ, we would have been like a 50-win team. Yeah, we would have been the 6th seed at least. Maybe the 5th seed. But you can't blame everything on one injury. Everyone gets injured. It's just ours happened at a very inconvenient moment. But losing those games also that you should have won, that sucked too. Jesus. I'll try not to dwell too much on that because what am I gonna do? So we have Sabonis. He's here to stay till 2028. Fox is on contract for another. Let's see, next year. Okay, another 2 years. Fox is on contract, so either this season or next season he's gonna get his extension. Kevin Huerter is. We probably won't bring him back, although that is a pretty team-friendly contract. But he's on contract for only 2 more years. Harrison Barnes also only 2 more years. A lot of this team is 2 more years. Keegan Murray, obviously they're gonna keep Keegan. Okay, he's gonna get his extension eventually. Davion is a free agent next year. We're probably gonna give him an extension, likely. Either in the summer or later. Sasha, yeah, he's not going anywhere. Chris Duarte, get this man off my team, bro. You know the Real app, how it shows you the play that just happened? And it's fast, so it happens before the TV. Every time I look, it says Chris Duarte missed a 26-foot three-pointer. And it'll say that all the time. I swear to God, I've never seen it say Chris Duarte three-pointer made. Chris Duarte corner 3. It's never said that. Rant aside. Let's see. Trey Lyles on the books for another year. That's good. So no real free agents to worry about besides what's his name? Malik Monk. I do think they're gonna bring him back. He does like Sacramento. And Grayson Allen just got $70 million extension, and that's around the ballpark of what Malik will probably get. So I think that actually helps the Kings, because Grayson Allen is also very good, 6-man. And I've seen Kings fans say, "Oh, that means Monk's leaving," because we only have like 80 mil or whatever. But like, but I do think that helps us because some Kings fans just don't watch other teams and how good they are. Keon Ellis, this is a great contract and really helps out the team. I'm trying to see. You know what? Sabonis' contract isn't actually that bad now that I look at it. Or it's not as much of an overpay as I initially thought. That's crazy. The Kings have needs. They have a lot of needs actually. We need 3-and-D role players, and what's it? Like big men, backup big men, because Alex Len should not be playing minutes in the playoffs. So, we're gonna look. Siakam said he wouldn't come to Sacramento, so I'm not even gonna bother with him. He's probably just gonna re-sign with Indiana. It'd be tragic for Indiana if he didn't do that. I do not want Clay. Apparently he's asking for over 100 mil, something like the Drew Holiday contract. Yeah, I'm not doing all that. No, I've seen too much Tobias Harris. Disaster classes to want him on my team. Tobias Harris is just Harrison Barnes with all-star money. Okay, so no. No. DeRozan, no. Ooh. Buddy return. I know he hates us, but it'd be cool if Buddy Hield could come back. See, this is what we need. We need shooters, not guys that can shoot. Oh yeah, obviously bring back Monk. I don't know what our cap space is looking like. Cap hold, 29 mil. Total cap. Cap max space. Okay, I don't know how to read this. Keep it real with y'all. You're gonna give Monk his money, obviously. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to find someone to take Chris Duarte's money. We're probably gonna need to get rid of Barnes, most likely, cause it's the least value on the team. So shout out Barnes. I've been a fan of you since you've been traded here. If this is it for you, then this is it. What am I doing here? Okay. So after this, I'll probably end the video. So yeah, let's see, because this video is a little long, and I could talk about the Kings all day. No. Gordon Hayward could be cool, as long as he's not asking for no 30 mil. DeMar DeRozan, no. Okay, let's start here. Gary Trent Jr., that could be cool. I think Malik Beasley could also be cool, although he kind of stinks it up sometimes, so I don't know. Okay, Malik Monk's good. Royce O'Neal would be pretty good to have. I like what he brings to the Suns. Let's see. Derrick Jones Jr., I really hope the Mavericks can't afford to keep him, because I want him on my team. So, do not give Miles Bridges a contract, please. I pray to God, don't give this man a contract. Let's see. Hey, that guy was on the Kings. He's still in the league? Didn't know that. Oh, please, bro, please. Okay, he's probably too expensive though. But Kelly Oubre would be a good one. They don't have too many shooters, bruh, or like 3-and-D players. Let's see. I think that Keon can, if he could develop his playmaking, then we don't need like either him or Davion could become. Oh yeah, if we bring back Monk, then he's basically like the point guard while Fox is on the bench. What's early bird? I don't know what that is, but let's see. Your biggest goal though is to re-sign Monk and develop Keon and Keegan, and Davion. I don't think you have to get rid of Davion anymore. But let me look at centers. So, Nick Claxton is the ideal center that I want for this team on the bench. He is athletic, plays good defense. You won't see that though because he's in Brooklyn. But this is ideally what I want. I would say Isaiah Hartenstein as well. Uh, he's a great rebounder. Plays hard, but I do think he's gonna end up staying with the Knicks. I think Plumlee and on, dang, he's only 31. Okay, whatever. I think these two dudes are too old. He's especially too old. Tristan, you were already on the Kings, right? Like maybe Mo Bamba. Probably not though, because I don't know. Harry Giles would be good. I'd take a waiver on Harry Giles. He used to be on the Kings, but hopefully we can go after him. I don't know. Try to maybe find a big man in the draft or a shooter in the draft. One of those two positions. Okay, we do not need any more point guards because we got Davion, we got Keon. We're probably bringing back Monk, and we got Fox, obviously. So yeah, um, I'll probably have more to say about the Kings when the playoffs are over, and I've done more research on who's a free agent and who the Kings can draft. So yeah, leave a like and subscribe. There's gonna be a good playoffs, and check out the last video I posted. Oh wait, no, my bad. Yeah, the last video I posted with the playoff predictions. That one's pretty good. So yeah, leave a like and subscribe, and hopefully we make the playoffs next year. Future is not as dark as King's Twitter will have you thinking. But yeah, I'll see you all next time.